My coworker and I were talking the other day about the good old days and how we used to actually have to go outside and play. Do you remember that? Like going outside to play? We read from actual books, we wrote using a pencil, and we were never really had time to watch TV. If we did have time, it was maybe 1 or 2 shows. So in reality, possibly an hour of actual TV time. I don't even want to think about what America has in TV usage these days. Today, there is technology everywhere. There is no doubting the benefits of technology and handheld devices. We all have them. But for every technological advance, there are consequences and costs that may end up being way more than we even bargained for. Device usage and technology, I believe, warrants more attention, especially its use by young people. As a mom of 3 kids, I have been on both sides of the coin. I have seen my kids learn more than I ever thought possible or could even imagine from technology. My first grader skipped a grade into 2nd grade because of it. But I have also seen my kids' reactions when they are not allowed to use their devices, and it is not pretty. It is clearly the start of an addiction. So even in comparison to my own opinion, an article in the Arch Pediatric Adolescents Medical Publication actually supports my belief. For once, I can say I'm right about something. As it talks about how early brain development is detrimental and determined by environmental stimuli or the actual lack of it. Overexposure to technology has been shown to be associated with mental illness, ADD, cognitive delays, impaired learning, and a decreased ability to self-regulate, which in turn ends up with a lot of tantrums. Next, you might wonder, how is it that can kids be overstimulated? I know that I try to regulate my kids' time on their devices, but the Kaiser Foundation states that over 60% of parents do not supervise their children's technology usage. I can't even imagine that. 60%. I also can't imagine letting my own kids have unlimited technology usage. Nothing would ever get done as far as them taking care of their animals, doing their household chores, or even listening to me. It would not happen. In addition to my main issue of kids having unlimited technology usage, the American Journal of Health agrees. It states that children who are allowed a device in their bedrooms have a 30% increased incident of obesity. Not only is obesity already an epidemic in the United States, this is another increase to that. I can definitely understand why, because I know when my kids get a chance to sneak their devices and run to their rooms, they stay in there hoping for hours and hours of entertainment and keeping busy. But I know what's going on. So even though technology has its good points and it is necessary for adults to be efficient while using it, and that our children need to learn by using it, we need to understand that too much technology at too young of an age is detrimental to their well-being. Not only their minds, but their bodies as well. This includes overstimulation, obesity due to inactivity while using technology, unsupervised children using technology that can lead to addiction, and technology being overused, resulting in mental health issues in our children. I believe that children under 12 years old should not spend more than 2 or 3 hours at the most in a day using technology. Children are our future, but there is no future for children who overuse technology. We aren't living in the good old days anymore, and I'm completely okay with that. But I think we need to be a little bit more retro and bring back some of the throwbacks from my childhood. Heck, I'd be happy if my kids just wanted to watch Little House on the Prairie all the time. But what I would really like is if they use their technology to maybe go geocaching. Go outside, get some exercise, enjoy themselves while using it. Heck, I even need to. Technology can be a wonderful thing, but it definitely needs limits.